Hi everyone, it's Danny from Orchid Nature. Today we're gonna discuss about something that many of you still ask me in many different ways actually. And this is, what does overwatering means and what does it mean regarding orchids? You always hear in other tutorials or in articles that overwatering kills orchids. But many of you still ask what exactly overwatering means. Okay, so I'll try to clear that up as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so the term overwatering to me, maybe because I'm not a native English speaker, seems a bit ambiguous. I mean, what does it mean? Do I offer too much water? Should I reduce the quantity of water? Should I only water with ice cubes? Or should I do what? What does overwatering mean actually? Okay, I'll tell you my opinion. The quantity of water really has nothing to do with it. As long as you drain the orchid pot very, very well, the media will only retain as much as needed, and the orchid will just absorb the water trapped in the media and in the pot. So whether you like to water orchids at the sink and let water just drain through the media, or if you want to soak it in a decorative pot or whatever container that is, the quantity of water doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're draining the orchid pot. All the excess water will drain out and it will not be available for the orchid, so whatever water is left, it will be enough for the orchid. So you don't have to hassle actually with giving a glass of water every week or something like that. It doesn't matter as long as you drain the orchid pot very, very well. And by orchid pot, I mean this plastic thing over here, because some of you have asked me how come I keep my orchids in pots, in ceramic pots that don't have holes. They're just decorative. The orchid pot actually is the plastic thing I have here. As far as watering with ice cubes, I really suggest you don't do that. Try to see through the marketing and advertising and all of that, and think things logically. Orchids, or most of the orchids that we have in our collections, are tropical plants and don't experience freezing conditions in their natural habitat. There are very few orchids that can withstand freezing. So very cold water as well as very hot water will damage their root system. So your best bet is room temperature water. Again, the quantity doesn't matter, so if you water with ice cubes, it doesn't mean you're providing less water to your orchid and everything will be fine. Overwatering actually refers to the frequency of watering. So if you have an orchid that you water every day, you might keep the media too moist and actually suffocate the roots. That's why everybody says careful with watering, don't overwater it. It just refers to how often you water your orchid. It's pretty logical. If the media is always moist, it will degrade very fast and eventually it will suffocate the roots. The roots of epiphyte orchids need to breathe. The roots need to dry out slightly between waterings. It's not necessarily the case with all orchids, but most of them will benefit if they just slightly dry out between waterings. And this is because they actually breathe better. If the media is too soggy all of the time, it will suffocate in no time. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. I actually thought of making this video because somebody asked me something about overwatering and fertilizing, or over-fertilizing. So I will make a video about fertilizing as well, and in the near future I will show you my current watering routine. It's pretty changed, and I will add some annotations in my older videos where I talk about watering. You live and learn. It's a process, but I hope I cleared overwatering for you. Hope you found this useful. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe. Visit orchidnature.com to meet our whole community, and don't forget we have an orchid giveaway. I will add the link in the description of this video from Larry's Orchids, and also for all of my viewers, Larry's Orchids has a 10% discount code which you can use when you next order. Alrighty, I'll see you next time. Hope you have a great day. Bye!